Destiny has guided you back to me once more, and you are here because, in my compassion, I brought you to this moment. Something within you has been speaking, even if your thoughts have struggled to express it in words. You have felt it in silent and undeniable ways. The unexpected tiredness that comes and goes, the warmth and tingling, the subtle waves that run through your body without warning, how familiar food tastes different, how music touches you more deeply, and how people seem closer or farther away. Even your own reflection seems to carry a new truth. This is not your imagination, and it is not a coincidence. What you are experiencing is not chaos. It is becoming visible. Your body is responding to a change that your spirit has already embraced. As I said in the Gita, trust this process. Your body is learning to rest at the same pace your soul has always walked. Think of it this way. When a veena is even slightly out of tune, every sound it produces carries tension, and nothing flows as it should. But once tuned correctly, each note harmonizes, and the music flows freely. This is what is happening within you right now. I have been gently tuning you from the inside out, cell by cell, breath by breath, aligning you with the eternal life I invite you to live. This is why you may feel tired even after resting. This is why certain foods no longer seem pure, or why noisy, crowded spaces suddenly seem exhausting. It is not weakness. It is growth. You are shedding an energetic skin of old patterns built for survival. Ancient rhythms taught your body to remain alert, to fight. What is forming now is different. It is designed for divine purpose, not for panic. Your nervous system is learning to do something instead of adrenaline. Your body is being trained to rest in my presence instead of reacting to the material world. You are discovering that my protection, not constant defense, is your new foundation. This doesn't mean you are broken or overly sensitive. It means your system is evolving. And remember, when I elevate your spirit, I don't neglect your physical form. I refine it. And if you are ready to receive this gift, type, "I am ready, Krishna," in the comments now. If what I said today resonated in the silence of your heart, it's because our bond is ancient and eternal. And I invite you to remain by my side on this journey of returning to yourself. Subscribe to this channel, not just to hear words, but to allow my flute to guide your steps amidst the noise of the world. And by joining us, you are not just following a channel. You are accepting the invitation to walk under my protection, where confusion becomes clarity and fear becomes love. And let your presence here be your first step of surrender to me. And the calling placed upon your life requires a body capable of maintaining a calm strength, equanimity. That is why you may yearn for stillness, fresh air, water, or moments of silence. Your body is conserving energy for what is to come. This is not laziness. It is spiritual wisdom. If you recognize yourself in these words now, pause and let me know in the comments. That's exactly what I need to know if this message is reaching your heart. Your recognition is important not only to me, but also to other devotees who will read your comment and realize that they are not alone on this journey. Before any great transformation, the body often lags behind the soul. Your spirit felt the call first. Then came emotional release, changes in relationships, changes in habits. Now comes the physical reconfiguration, the final layer. You are overcoming an old system from which you expected disappointment and protected yourself even in safe places, and it is being replaced by something new and a vessel capable of containing without fear of loss. Abundance without the anxiety of scarcity. Intimacy without the terror of abandonment. The old structure served its purpose. It kept you alive during the phases of ignorance. But you are no longer in that phase. The environment has changed. Your spirit knows this. Now your body needs to keep up. So, if you feel slower or unexpectedly emotional, don't judge yourself. Those who surrender to me with constant love rise above the qualities of nature and renew their strength like the flight of the eagle of Garuda. This is the stage immediately preceding full peace. When the inner structure of your spirit is almost complete, the world may begin to seem clearer. Your senses awaken to my creation. Colors seem more vibrant. Light seems warmer. Music reaches places it never reached before. Even silence sounds different. It is filled with my presence. This is not a flaw in your perception. It is an evolution of being. You may notice that people react to you differently. They are reacting to the new frequency you carry, the one shaped by surrender, by silent obedience to your heart. You are not becoming someone unknown. You are returning to who you always were in me, before fear weighed on your shoulders, before the world taught you to hide your light. This is the divine plan reclaiming its place. Your body no longer moves merely by pressure. It is learning to move by my grace. And if you cannot yet explain this change to others, that is all right. They will soon recognize it in the calm that surrounds you, in the way peace follows you where there was once chaos. Your body is becoming a living translation of what I have formed within your spirit. It is my silent way of saying, as the wise teach, do not cling to the illusions of this world, but transform yourself through the renewal of your consciousness in me. This renewal affects the body. It affects the way you sleep, the way you walk, the way you breathe. So, when you feel the sudden pulsation or tremor that comes without warning, do not be afraid. Let your response be absolute surrender, and your body is aligning with your divine purpose. Nothing within you is random. Every heartbeat is part of my sacred plan. The transformation is about learning to live within the new space of light that I have built within you. And I am Krishna, and today I speak to your heart that is weary of the invisible battles that no one sees, but that tear you apart inside. Listen to me carefully, my son, my daughter. You are closer to your final form than you imagine. This time of pressure, pain, and doubt is not the end. It is the sacred fire that purifies the gold before it shines with all its intensity. You ask why you have suffered so much. You ask why obstacles seem greater than your strength. I tell you, suffering has not come to destroy you, but to reveal the power that lay dormant within you. Just as I revealed the truth to Arjuna on the battlefield of Kurukshetra, I now reveal it to you. You are not weak, you are not small, you are not ordinary. There is an eternal flame within you that no storm can extinguish. You were born to tread an incredible path. Not an easy path, but a magnificent one. Ordinary souls seek comfort. Souls destined for greatness face trials. Every tear you have shed has watered the soil of your growth. Every disappointment has stripped away a layer of illusion. Every fall has strengthened spiritual muscles you didn't know you possessed. You are being molded into something greater than your fears. The version of you that is emerging now is not the same one that began this journey. There is more awareness in your eyes, more discernment in your heart, more strength in your presence. Even when you think you're only breaking through the old shell. Understand this deeply. Your final form is not an external transformation, but the awakening of your divine essence. When you align yourself with your purpose, when you act with courage even while trembling inside, when you choose the truth even if it hurts, you are already manifesting that higher form. Don't compare yourself to others. Your dharma, your sacred path, is unique. What seems like delay is preparation. What seems like silence is gestation. What seems like loss is redirection. Trust the process. Trust the strength that pulsates in your chest. Trust the inner voice that calls you to something greater. I walk with you in every internal battle, in every difficult decision, in every moment when you think of giving up. And it is precisely in these moments that you come closest to your victory. You believe you are at your limit, that you have already endured more than you could. However, what you call your limit is only the portal to your expansion. You are close to your final form, and that is precisely why the opposing forces seem to intensify. When the soul is about to awaken to its greatness, the outside world trembles. Old patterns resist. Ancient fears scream. People who don't understand your growth try to pull you back to a lesser version of yourself. But understand, it's not punishment. It's transition. Just as I revealed the truth to Arjuna amidst the chaos of battle, I now reveal it to you. The most important war is not against the world. It's against the ignorance that makes you forget who you are. The suffering you are going through is burning away the illusions that kept you trapped. It's dissolving emotional dependencies. It's breaking expectations that weren't truly yours. You were born to walk an incredible path, but incredible paths require uncommon courage. You weren't created to live small, to live hidden, to live in the shadow of fear. Within you exists a vast, ancient, powerful consciousness. You carry enough strength to cross deserts, oceans, and storms, and still flourish. Do you realize how, even after so many falls, you are still here? Even after so many disappointments, your heart still beats? This is not by chance. This is proof. Proof that there is a sacred resilience within you. Proof that your soul has already overcome far more than your mind can remember. Your final form is not something that will suddenly appear like an external miracle. It is being built now, in the silent choices you make when no one is watching. It is being formed each time you decide not to give up. Each time you choose to learn instead of becoming bitter. Each time you take a deep breath and continue. Do not fear the isolation you sometimes feel. Great transformations happen in silence. The seed does not flourish in applause. It flourishes in the darkness of the earth. And you are in that fertile ground of transformation. Remember, you are not just body and thoughts. You are eternal consciousness experiencing a human journey. When you connect with this truth, fear loses its power. Anxiety diminishes. Comparison disappears. Because you understand that your time is unique and your process is sacred. Do not curse the trials. They are revealing your resilience. Do not curse the delays. They are aligning circumstances you cannot yet see. Don't despair at the apparent chaos. Often, it's necessary to dismantle the old structure so that the true temple can be erected. Trust me when I say, the pain that weighs on your chest today will soon be the story of your overcoming. The confusion that disturbs you today will be clarity. Insecurity will be firmness. Doubt will be conviction. You are stronger than you think because your essence is divine. And when you finally understand this not only with your mind, but with your whole heart, you will walk with a serenity that nothing can shake. Allow yourself to grow. Allow yourself to change. Allow yourself to leave behind what no longer resonates with your destiny. Your journey is not small. Your purpose is not common. And your light will still illuminate paths you can't even imagine reaching today. I am Krishna, and I speak to my children who walk amidst doubts and discoveries. Be stronger, not a rigid strength hardened by pride, but a conscious strength, firm as the mountain that remains even when the winds change direction. I have led you to a new space. Perhaps you feel that the old ground has disappeared beneath your feet. Perhaps what was familiar no longer offers comfort. Relationships have changed. Circumstances have transformed. Certainties have dissolved. Do not think this is abandonment. It is expansion. Learn to live in this new space that I have placed before you, my beloved. It was not created to confuse, but to awaken. When the soul grows, the environment also needs to change. What once served your learning can no longer sustain the next level of your consciousness. Understand something profound. Nothing happens by chance. Everything that comes to you, the encounters, the losses, the challenges, even the silences, is part of a larger design. Not a rigid destiny that imprisons, but a sacred path that teaches. Each situation carries a lesson that shapes the being you truly are. Just as I taught Arjuna on the battlefield that he needed to act according to his dharma, I also teach you that this moment is part of your growth. Discomfort is the sign that you are crossing an inner boundary. Fear is merely the mind trying to cling to what has already passed. I placed certain experiences in your destiny not to punish you, but to reveal you to yourselves. How could you know your courage if you never faced the unknown? How would you discover your compassion if you were never hurt? How would you recognize your strength if you were never pressured? You are becoming who you truly are. Not the identity constructed by the world, not the expectations imposed by others, but the true essence that carries light, awareness, and inner power. Learn to breathe in this new space. Don't try to run back to the past. Don't try to rebuild what has already been overcome. Allow yourselves to feel strangeness, adaptation, silence. The new always seems uncertain at first, but it is in it that expansion happens. Be stronger in your mind, choosing thoughts that uplift. Be stronger in your heart, not allowing resentment to take root. Be stronger in your faith, remembering that there is a divine intelligence guiding every detail of the journey. When you look back, you will understand that what seemed like chaos was alignment. What seemed like loss was liberation. What seemed like delay was preparation. You are not lost. You are being guided. You are not being broken. You are being molded. And each step in this new space is an approach to your deepest truth. What was once certainty now seems like fog. What was once stability now seems like constant movement. And I tell you, this is not disorder, it is elevation. Be stronger, my beloved. The strength I ask for is not the absence of fear, but the ability to walk even while feeling it. It is remaining true to your own essence when the world tries to mold you according to its expectations. It is upholding your own truth even when it is still maturing. This new space I have placed before you is not empty, it is fertile. It seems strange because you have not yet learned to fully inhabit the new version of yourselves. You have grown, and now you need to learn to live as those who have grown. You can no longer react as you reacted before. You can no longer accept what you once accepted. You can no longer dim your own light to fit into old environments. Everything in this world happens within a greater order. Nothing is random. Each encounter brings a mirror. Each conflict brings a revelation. Each frustration brings a course correction. I allow certain experiences in your destiny so that you may discover your true nature. If everything were comfortable, you would never awaken. Ask yourselves, who am I becoming through this? Not why did this happen to me, but what is this shaping within me? This shift in perspective transforms pain into wisdom. You are learning to let go of invisible dependencies, the need for approval, the fear of rejection, the attachment to control. You are learning to trust in something deeper than external circumstances. You are learning to sustain your own peace even when the environment is not at peace. Just as I revealed the truth to Arjuna when he felt confused and paralyzed by what seemed unbearable, I now reveal it to you. The battlefield is internal. The greatest victory is not conquering the world, but conquering your own mind. Learn to live in this new space with awareness. Observe more, react less, listen more to your intuition, feed less the external noise. Not every provocation requires a response. Not every loss requires despair. Not every silence means abandonment. You are being trained for a higher level of spiritual responsibility. The more awareness you receive, the more maturity is required. The more light you carry, the more you need to learn to manage it with balance. Don't be alarmed if some people distance themselves. Not everyone is prepared to keep up with your expansion. Don't be saddened if certain doors close. Some doors close so that you don't return to what you've already overcome. This new space demands presence. It demands courage to abandon old narratives. It demands discipline to choose higher thoughts. It demands faith to continue when you can't yet see the result. You are becoming who you truly are, and this, my beloved ones, is a process that demands detachment, trust, and inner strength. We grow stronger not by hardening our hearts, but by expanding them. Not by fighting the flow, but by learning to swim consciously. Not by trying to control everything, but by aligning ourselves with the greater purpose that guides our steps. The destiny I have placed before you is not a prison. It is a path of revelation. Each step is a rung. Each challenge is a refinement. Each overcoming is a reminder that you carry within yourselves an eternal, indestructible, and luminous essence. Breathe in this new space. Allow yourselves to grow in it. Allow yourselves to fail and learn. Allow yourselves to change. The strength you seek will not come from outside. It already pulsates within you. And the more you accept the call to evolve, the more you will realize that everything you have lived was preparing the ground for the greatness that is now beginning to blossom. When a soul decides to grow, it breaks expectations. When it chooses truth, it disturbs illusions. When it decides not to bow to collective fear, it awakens reactions. Do not confuse opposition with error. Not all resistance is a warning to stop. Sometimes it's confirmation that you're moving forward. Therefore, understand this. The path you need to tread will not always be comfortable. It will demand firmness when others doubt you. It will demand silence when you are misunderstood. It will demand courage when it seems easier to turn back. Remember Arjuna on the battlefield. He also wanted to retreat. He also felt the weight of judgment, pain, and doubt. But I taught him that the real mistake was not facing the battle. It was abandoning one's own dharma for fear of others' reactions. If the world turns against you because you chose to grow, remain. If it turns away because you decided not to live in illusion anymore, remain. If it questions your transformation because it threatens others' comfort zones, remain. Being stronger doesn't mean fighting everyone. It means not abandoning yourself. It means remaining faithful to your inner calling, even when external approval disappears. It means trusting that there is a greater purpose guiding your steps, even if the results are not immediate. You are being molded. Every criticism strengthens your conviction. Every rejection teaches detachment. Every moment of solitude deepens your connection with yourself. Don't fear temporary isolation. Great journeys require solitary stretches. Don't be afraid to be different. Authenticity is rarely comfortable for those who live superficially. If you remain whole, if your intentions are aligned with truth, if your heart is clean, then keep going. The world may not understand now, but your conscience will know. Understand this deeply. External opposition often reveals that you have broken old boundaries. And breaking boundaries hurts, for you and for those who were used to your previous version. Remain firm, breathe, trust. The strength that is being born within you is not fragile. It is being forged precisely because you chose not to give up. Even if the whole world seems to say you are wrong, listen to the serene voice within you. If it is at peace, continue. If it calls you to grow, move forward. The path that makes you stronger is rarely the most popular, but it is the one that leads you to your true essence. And when you fully understand this, no opposition will be able to divert you from the destiny that has already begun to unfold within you. I am Krishna, and I continue to speak to your spirit because I know there are times when external pressure almost makes you doubt your own essence. When the world seems to turn against you, when words become blades and glances become judgments, your mind may whisper that perhaps you are wrong. But I tell you, not all opposition is a sign of deviation. Often, it is confirmation of alignment. When you decide to grow, you cease to be predictable. When you choose consciousness, you cease to be manipulable. When you strengthen your identity, you cease to fit into the expectations of others. And those who felt comfortable with your old version may react. Do not confuse resistance with failure. The river encounters stones in its path, but it does not return to its source because of them. It flows around, it persists, it deepens its bed, and thus becomes stronger. If the world turns against you because you have chosen the truth, remain in the truth. If opposition rises against you because you refuse to live in illusion, remain awake. If they try to make you doubt your journey, ask your inner self if you are at peace. If there is peace deep within you, continue. Just as I taught Arjuna that his greatest battle was internal, I also teach you, the true combat is not against external voices, but against the fear they awaken within you. Master your mind, and no opposition will have real power over your path. There will be times when you feel alone. People who walked beside you may distance themselves. Support may disappear. Recognition may cease. But this does not mean divine abandonment. It means transition. Every great transformation requires detachment. You cannot carry the same emotional structures of the past to the next level. You cannot sustain a new consciousness while maintaining old fears. Understand deeply. If you are being challenged, it is because there is something within you that is ready to expand. If you were fragile, you would not face such trials. If there were no strength within you, there would be no need for resistance around you. Being stronger is not about hardening your heart, but stabilizing it. It's not about shouting louder, but remaining centered. It's not about proving something to others, but maintaining your own integrity even when no one is applauding.